PNC Stadium in Houston, Texas. Major League Soccer. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the home of Houston Dynamo FC. Today you can see the Canadian flag there because Vancouver Whitecaps are in town. But today we want to take you on a special behind-the-scenes look at PNC Stadium, the home of Houston Dynamo FC. Welcome, I'm Alex Parra, and usually I'd be getting ready to say a little bit about the game, comment on the game, call the game, scream some goals, but today I want you to follow me as we give you a behind-the-scenes look at the stadium and a little bit of the live of the MLS right before a game starts. So, are you ready? Let's do it. So here we go. Let's see who we can find along the way, by the way. Here are the camera positions, as you can tell. There are many camera positions. And you know what? There's camera people, but I see someone I kind of know. Let's go find her. We're gonna sneak up on her. Maybe she won't know it. Hi, Daniela. How are you? You're okay?
Good.
Good to see you. Hey, are you busy?
Yes, a little, but I have time for you always.
Thank you very much. How about you join us on a little tour? We're inviting
Let's
all the
go.
audience to follow us. Daniela, siempre un gusto, y el día de hoy le vamos a dar a la gente, a la audiencia, una vista detrás del escenario. ¿Cómo la ves?
Padrísimo, Alex. Justo a minutos antes de que arranque el partido en casa, segundo partido en casa, tratando de buscar la primera victoria del Dynamo. Un placer estar con ustedes. Vamos a ver el behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes and raw. So whatever happens, happens. By the way, these are our English language counterparts. We have Glenn, we have Eddie, who are doing their pregame. And you know what? We're going to end up down there on the field with them. What do you think? So a great shot
Where
here.
I'll be
Yeah?
if you guys want to see the
There you go.
match.
Well, you know what? The first thing we have to do, I think, is get in the elevator. I know that's an interesting experience, but we'll give it a shot. What do you think?
Awesome.
Yeah. So here we go. There's no editing here, so if the elevator ride takes 3 days, it's going to be a very long video. Danny, I know that the excitement of this season, because there's a new coach, because there's new players, it's really something building. And we just had a Mexican player who's coming here, HH as they call him.
Exactly, Héctor Herrera, and I want to use this time to invite you guys, Houston Dynamo fans, to get into the website. You just log in, and you can participate to win a trip to Madrid, al clásico,
Wow.
al clásico madrileño, Atlético de Madrid contra el Real Madrid, el último juego de clásico madrileño en España. Ustedes, aficionados del Dynamo, pueden ir, volar, pagado por el Dynamo, con boletos, había un hospedaje a ver a Héctor Herrera antes de que llegue a Houston, que llega en julio.
In Julio. It's right around the corner. So there's the promo, and I had no idea that was coming, but I think it works. Let me show you what's called the Lexus Lounge. So as we
Okay.
walk out here, this is where Danny
I've
hangs
never
out.
been here before.
No?
That's what he says.
No, this is where Danny hangs out.
My office is on the field. It's green. Sometimes chilly, sometimes warm, but it's where the action happens.
Absolutely. So there's a lot of season ticket holders here. You can go and hang out, enjoy a great meal before the match. And also for those of you that are adults, to your right over here, Mr. Producer, is the bar. They don't let me go there much anymore, Danny. Yeah, I had that little legal incident.
Too much tequila
Too
for
much
Alex
tequila.
Parra.
But this is the pièce de résistance, as they say. When you get this look, and Danny, this is a wonderful terrace, a wonderful look at the stadium from this Lexus Lounge level, the President's Club. What do you think? Is this awesome or what?
I love it. You feel the vibe. You're close to the field. You see the action of the game. You see all the goals, and also you have a great ambience. Very comfortable.
And Mr. John Walker's here, the president of the team. You want to say hi to Mr. Walker, Danny?
Yes,
Mr. Walker,
of
how are
course.
you?
Hi, John. How are you doing?
We're doing a behind the scenes, Mr. Walker, of the stadium, of the environment here. How do you feel today? The excitement. By the way, the weather, first of all, is great.
It's fantastic. Couldn't have asked for a better temperature right now. I wish we could take this all the way through the summer. Really happy that you all are here, doing it behind the scenes here. And, it should be a great night.
It should be. Héctor Herrera, I'm sure you're getting a lot of questions and energy about this Mexican national team player joining the Dynamo.
Yeah, it's really exciting news for the club, for our fans. All the chatter on social media has been very positive, but we just can't wait for him to get here in the summer.
Yeah, we're excited. In general, how do you feel with this new, if you could call it a new culture, Mr. Walker? You've been part of the transition from previous ownership to now the new ownership, and the energy I certainly sense is very exciting.
It is. It's palpable, and there's some momentum with the club right now, and hopefully that continues to translate into victories. Not only on the pitch, but from a business perspective as well. Mr. Siegel he's committed to the city, he's committed to the club, and he's done all the right things so far.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for your time, sir.
You bet.
Good luck.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the game.
Right.
Nice seeing you.
So you can see that we meet all kinds of interesting people, and also this is a great place, Danny, just to hang out with friends, family, and certainly soccer fans that love the sport, right?
Of course, Alex, and I want to remember and tell the people that's watching us right now in this behind the scenes that this is a family event, and that's the magic of PNC Stadium. It's a place where you can come, enjoy with the family, know that you're going to be safe and you're going to have a good time, and the whole point is supporting the sport but also having the experience, and this stadium gives you that experience that you really want of the MLS soccer.
Absolutely, and you've talked about it. It's a family experience. It's about being here, enjoying the matches, and we won't get too much into the incident in Querétaro recently. I think that put a spotlight on the negative side of the sport, and I know that in the MLS nothing's impossible, but certainly the atmosphere, at least in my opinion, this is my personal opinion, is totally different.
I have to tell you, it's totally different. It's absolutely another thing. And that's something that we have to applaud to the MLS.
Absolutely.
The organization on every stadium, and talking about this one specifically, PNC, you've got the safety, you got the security you need, and also like the fans and the ambience totally different.
Yeah.
So come to the stadium, support the sport, and just have fun. The season's starting. You got plenty of chances to come and enjoy great games.
Well, let's see how good security is, because we're going to keep going, try to get to the field. Let's go. All right, Danny, another elevator ride. We get back into the Lexus Lounge. Or you know what? Let's take the stairs down that way. Show everybody the full experience. You just keep going, Mr. Cameraman. We love the cameraman. So, exiting the Lexus Lounge, and this is kind of a great place again to come with family, with friends, and also, on the business side, Danny, a lot of this, when you go to suites in different stadiums for different sports, it's about the business side. It can be about the business side, right?
Well, there's always the sponsors, but also if you're watching us and you have business, it's a great opportunity to bring co-workers.
Absolutely.
To be a day out of the office and come enjoy soccer.
Yeah.
Or if you want to do something else with any, partner.
Sure. Now, this is a place, Danny, that they don't let me in much because I salivate over this. To our left, why do they call it the Lexus Lounge? Because Lexus is one of the big sponsors, and maybe they'll sponsor us one day, Danny, but where do I need to get one of these?
That's what I say, Alex Parra. I don't know who needs to give us our check, that guy.
Yeah,
and
there
maybe
you go.
we can get one of these.
Maybe. This is one of these beautiful vehicles. I wish I could say I'll send you one tomorrow.
Okay,
but it
thank
isn't
you.
necessarily.
I'll be waiting.
I'm sure you will. So that's the Lexus Lounge, and as we walk here through the mezzanine level, you can see fans starting to come to the stadium. And again, this is just the environment. And you see what we talked about a few minutes ago, Danny. Families, kids, I have to say it, women here that hopefully feel safe and comfortable, because that's what the environment's all about.
Absolutely. And I can tell myself, and not only as a journalist, but as a fan, I've never felt insecure in this stadium. It's a great stadium, it's a great ambience, and you can come just enjoy with family, friends, have a bite, get ready. And this is how the sport grows in the United States. This is why the MLS has been growing.
Right.
Because they give it a space for people to enjoy, to have a recreational activity, and to start loving a sport and being a true fan to a team that's had their best years maybe a while ago, but they can come back. You never know, postseason, a championship, just come support them and enjoy the sport.
Yeah, one of the keys when people talk about Houston in general, Danny, is the diversity of the city. I'm literally, as I walk, and I see people of all kinds, and I'm not wanting to say of this or that, but you can tell the diversity in our city, and that's the fan base that the Houston Dynamo have. Y para mí eso es algo inmenso. No solamente gente latina, pero gente de diferentes partes del mundo que están aquí juntos. Some young men, let's wave. How you guys doing? It's good to see you. Y sabemos, Dani, la importancia de la comunidad latina, tantos latinos que respaldan este deporte.
Por supuesto, y además que es un deporte que a lo mejor si eres mexicano, argentino, de Centroamérica, que es tu deporte número uno,
sí,
era el fútbol, y llegas a un país que te recibe con los brazos abiertos y que también tiene un equipo, y tus hijos nacieron aquí, van
sí,
creciendo el amor por este equipo, ¿no? Entonces, es muy bonito la diversidad que hay y honestamente el estadio es precioso, la luz, hoy el clima espectacular.
Y yo huelo la comida también. I have to be honest, the food choice is great today, by the way. Maybe it's because Uncle Alex is a little hungry, and that tends to happen a lot. So now we're going to go, ladies and gentlemen.
There's something for everybody, Alex.
That's true. Something for everyone. Now we're going to go into the tunnel area, and this is the exciting part maybe before we hit the field, where you can actually see, and I'll help our cameraman. You just focus on Danny. It's better to look at Danny than me.
Thank you.
But turn around here, Mr. Cameraman. We can show everybody the way toward the field. So you can lead. We'll follow you. So here is the corridor. And by the way, over here to your right, you can see this is where the referees also have their special room. I think it's down here to the right a little bit more. But this is all the infrastructure underneath the stadium where people are able to take a look, or people are able to get together. They won't quite let us get into. There's the officials. We love the officials, by the way. So just so that you know, an important part of this. Y Dani, esta parte siempre para mucha gente es mágica, ¿no? Es entrar, es ver, es sentir el momento de llegar a un estadio, ¿no?
Claro, y sí, me encanta que tenemos esta oportunidad de presumir. Sí. Aquí está el vestidor del equipo visitante, en esta ocasión Vancouver Whitecaps. Ajá. Y esta es la primera parte de mi oficina, todos los partidos, sí, ¿no? Alex está en la cabina preparándose para la transmisión y en este túnel es donde se entrevistan los jugadores, ¿no? Antes de salir a la cancha, entra por aquí, está la cámara y es donde podemos platicar con ellos un poco de cómo se han preparado, cuál es la estrategia para el día de hoy, si hay alguna lesión, etcétera. Entonces, bueno, esto es donde se llevan a cabo las entrevistas y las conferencias de prensa al término del partido.
Ahí ven, ¿por qué no le damos una vista a eso precisamente? El press room, como se dice en inglés.
Es la puerta de la esquina, si la alcanzan a ver, ahí es donde se llevan
a ver si nos van a dejar
conferencias.
Entrar rápido. Y si no, ahorita entramos a la cancha, que para mí es lo más importante. But as you can see, this is the press room. Take a look at that, Danny. Show us a little bit in there, please.
Al término del partido, durante la semana, aquí es donde se llevan a cabo las conferencias de prensa, se entrevista al técnico, jugadores, o como mencionábamos, según el resultado, cualquier situación importante, aquí es donde los periodistas tenemos oportunidad de platicar con los actores del momento, ¿no? El coach, jugadores.
Ahí lo pueden ver. Y las cosas, obviamente, por COVID, en momentos ya hemos tenido más Zooms que en personas, pero esperemos que ya más pronto tengamos este acceso a jugadores, ¿no?
Totalmente.
Bien, continuamos entonces. Dani, adelante.
Seguimos el recorrido.
Seguimos y repito, el día de hoy es Raw, el día de hoy es de que ustedes vivan con nosotros lo que vivimos, gracias a Dios, frecuentemente en el fútbol de la MLS. Y aquí, como pueden ver, Dani, esto es lo que tanta gente le encanta ver. Muchos de nosotros lo vivimos, pero cada vez que yo camino en este túnel es algo realmente impresionante.
La verdad es un privilegio,
sí,
poder bajar por este túnel. Es donde salen los jugadores a la cancha. Es el momento donde se preparan, se concentran ya entusiasmados. En este momento están calentando de cara al encuentro del día de hoy. Pero el túnel es mágico en cualquier estadio, Alex Parra. Y aquí, bueno, con estos colores, con la intensidad que se vive y me gusta que es un poco oscuro como cualquier túnel para antes, sí, de salir la luz, ¿no? La luz al final del túnel, la cancha, el espacio verde donde se va a vivir toda la emoción del fútbol.
Exactamente. Y como lo has dicho, en este caso la MLS, el fútbol de Houston Dynamo FC, pero en cualquier deporte, este momento es la gloria. Viendo la afición, viendo entrar al estadio, es algo espectacular, es algo único. Y como pueden ver en estos momentos, el equipo de Houston Dynamo FC aquí, ellos calentando para el partido de esta noche. Dani, tu oficina entonces, platícanos un poco de lo que vives tú.
Ahora con las transmisiones en inglés, todos los días partidos de local me pueden encontrar en la transmisión con Glenn Davis y Eddie Robinson. Yo estoy en la cancha, field reporter, y me siento justo atrás de los coaches para ver qué está sucediendo y traerles todos los detalles de último minuto en vivo desde la cancha. Una cancha preciosa, de las mejores cuidadas, podría decir, en las que yo he podido estar. Sí. Y digo, no es por presumir, Alex, pero he estado en estados de México, de Canadá, de Sudamérica, mundial en Sudáfrica, y esta cancha no le pide nada a ningún auto.
No, mira.
Es espectacular.
Es una... Para Houston, yo lo digo, es la catedral del fútbol en nuestra ciudad. No importa de cuál fútbol ustedes estén acostumbrados de ver, de seguir, cuando uno llega a este espacio, realmente están viendo algo mágico, algo único. Ahora, también tengo que ser honesto, lo que ven enfrente de nosotros, el día de hoy, en marzo, un clima espectacular, pero también hemos vivido aquí los veranos donde hace mucho calor. No es algo negativo, es una realidad.
Pero también puede ser una ventaja a favor del equipo, Alex Parra.
Lo es.
Equipos que vienen del norte del país o de Canadá, como los Vancouver Whitecaps el día de hoy, están acostumbrados a otro clima, sí. Un clima mucho más frío. Entonces también el calor del verano de Houston es algo con lo que el equipo puede jugar a favor, porque estos jugadores en ese clima entrenan y están listos para la mejor actuación. A lo mejor tú y yo no, con saco, en verano, aguantamos el calor de la cancha, pero nuestros jugadores, vaya que sí están preparados para ello.
Y sí es ventaja para Houston. Entonces queremos acabar donde, bueno, casi arrancamos con Glenn y Eddie haciendo el pregame. Entonces vamos a continuar caminando aquí por el estadio. Repito, la oficina de Danny. Danny, you this year have been able to go from the Spanish language, and you can do it so well, to the English language broadcast. So this is your office. Many people that watch you in the English language broadcast now get to see where you work every day, right?
Absolutely, Alex. And honestly, I'm very thankful for this opportunity. I'm very proud to make that switch. Not everybody turns from Spanish to English. Yeah. And of course, thanking the production team and the Dynamo team. But it's the office, and it's a pleasure and absolutely a privilege to be standing just behind the bench of the coaches and seeing all the action and bringing it to you guys. A very good quality broadcast. Our best effort every single game, with a lot of hours putting into it, preparing the games to give you the last minute and the best information about what's going on in the field.
Yeah, well, she's awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Just, you know, so Mr. Cameraman, let's show a little bit of what happens here in the pregame. We have some not dignitaries, yes, but also the officials. I think this is an important part to show. The fourth officials. Here's a young lady, by the way, Shelly, who's awesome. She always helps out in everything we do, but the official part of this is very important. So it's always good to see people that are working hard, and also all the photographers, because they work really hard. These young men and young ladies, they don't get enough of attention as they should, and we're going to keep going to where they're doing the pregame. Just to give you an idea, if you haven't been here, all of the people also, Danny, behind the scenes that make this happen. You know, you and I are the, you know, privileged ones that get to be on camera sometimes, but there's so many more people that work behind the scenes.
Of course, every broadcast team has a huge crew that works 20 of hours to give you the broadcast, to give you the action, to give you the sport, and of course to make it a real life experience.
Absolutely. So here's the team from Vancouver. This is as close as we can get to them, warming up. Those of you that may be watching this from Vancouver, here's your Whitecaps. By the way, the Whitecaps, a name that I remember back from the old NASL days. En mis tiempos, como se decía, cuando jugaban los Cosmos y otros equipos. Pero bueno, we have a few minutes. Let's go ahead and finish with Eddie and Glenn down here. We'll say hi to them, and that kind of gives you, ladies and gentlemen, a tour of PNC Stadium right before the start of a Houston Dynamo match.
Alex, and I have to leave you. I gotta go to my spot.
You go do your thing.
Guys, have a great game. Enjoy.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
Danny, thank you. You're awesome.
Everybody.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
So there's the lovely and talented Danny Rodriguez. And now we're going to finish here with our friends. As you can see, we started upstairs and now we're ending. Just getting a little bit of a look at how the pregame is done in English. And this is a little bit of behind the scenes. We're going to try not to bother them too much. I know they're running. You can see a little bit of the pregame show, but here's the environment that we live. Here's what it's like to be at PNC Stadium. So, and by the way, in a little while, and let's end up with El Batallón over here, because this is one of the fan groups that we're going to be seeing more in depth in just a few minutes. Let's go right up here to them. We've talked about the importance, ladies and gentlemen, of fans, but fans are really, really important, as you can tell. They get behind the sport, they get behind the support, and here's typically where we have the fan section. The Texans, we have different kinds of fans that are here, and they are the life and blood of any franchise. We want to make sure we don't have people, but here we go. These are the ladies and gentlemen that watch us, that follow us, and really it's them that make this such a special, special moment. So yeah, so there you are, ladies and gentlemen, as we kind of wrap up the tour of behind the scenes at PNC Stadium, taking a look at the many people that are here supporting, many people that love the sport, many people that are here not only to watch Houston Dynamo, but also to support the sport that we all love. So I hope you enjoy a little bit of behind the